Hello everyone, welcome to Gaming Daily. Today I'm going to talk about Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm going to talk about things that I really don't like about the game. 5 things actually that I don't like about the game. So I don't want any hate on this because this is just my opinions. The game is pretty amazing. The graphics are good and everything like that, but you know, the things I don't like, alright? So number 1, the driving, it doesn't go with it. It doesn't feel like I'm driving a real car. You know, they said that it would be really realistic to drive in the game, but it's not realistic whatsoever. I think there's no weight on the car at all. It feels like I'm driving like Centro 2 car. You know, it doesn't feel right. You know, I don't like the cars. Second thing I didn't really like about Grand Theft Auto 5 is the story. The story is really good, but it doesn't really have a good story. If I talk about that, like Michael, he tries to get together with his family and be happy. What's the blah blah blah. Franklin has tried to be, he tries to get, he tries to be good in his life, like get money and be wealthy and stuff like that. And Trevor, yes, he's fucking crazy, man. I don't know what he wants: money, revenge, or just being friend with Michael again. So that's probably one thing about that. I really don't like the story at all. It's too short. There are like no missions. It's like 70 missions or something like that. It's not good. Too small. Like the missions are not so much. It's not good. Not good enough. There's if you take Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, there were like 130 missions, I think 120, and they were really good missions. Actually, they had and the story was awesome, but I think the story is really bad in Grand Theft Auto 5 because there's 3 characters, and that kind of messes everything up. It's not really a good idea. They really shouldn't do that in the next Grand Theft Auto that they make, Grand Theft Auto 6 or something like that. And the third thing I really don't like about Grand Theft Auto 5 is like it was overhyped, if you say that. Like, there's much more games that are much better than Grand Theft Auto 5, but no one really cares about them. Like, look at this game.
There must have been thousands of people living here.
More.
Tens of thousands?
Maybe.
The graphics are amazing. It has a good concept, probably a good story too, but it isn't overhyped. I really don't even think many of you people know what game it is. But it's a pretty good game, because Grand Theft Auto doesn't have that feel, a good game feel. It's like run around, kill him, run back home, get money. It's not fun to play it. Some missions were pretty fun, like the mission where you have to get in the lab and get that bomb. No, that poison or what it was. It was a really fun mission. I actually played that a lot. Like, I played it over and again. It's pretty good. That was my favorite mission. But everything else felt so weird. It wasn't pretty good, actually. I'm sorry. Okay, and the fourth thing is like the city. Los Santos. It is big if you say like that. But if you compare to like Grand Theft Auto 4. It's like, you know, the island, like the New York island, it's like half of that. It's not very big. I think it's like the half. It feels like the half of that. It's not big. There's not much to do in the town. There's much more to do in the nature, like in the desert and everything like that. Like the town was too small. They should have cut down a little bit from the desert. The desert was way too big, and nature was way too big. The town should have been much bigger, in my opinion, and the nature was like too big. There wasn't much to do. There were just mountains and trees and animals. It was a good idea to have animals in Grand Theft Auto 5 and nature and stuff, but I didn't like it. It's more town. It's Grand Theft Auto. You don't run around and fucking play Hunger Games. It's not a nature game, if you know what I mean. Like, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas had a nature place, but there wasn't many missions in there. It was like maybe 20 missions, and that's not very much if you compare to Grand Theft Auto 5, when almost half of the missions was in the other area of Los Santos, and I didn't like that very much. And the fifth thing is, like, in the trailer they said much Like you can choose clothes to your character and change haircuts, tattoos, and all that stuff. But there wasn't really good tattoos. The tattoos was very boring, if you ask me. There wasn't a lot of tattoos. There was like 2 for the torso, 3 for the arm. It wasn't really that much if you compare to like Saints Row. It's a lot of shit in Saints Row, you know, but it's a really like not serious game, if you ask me. And the clothing, like I think it was like 4 stores in Grand Theft Auto 5, and the only good store was like Binko clothing, because they had no pants and stuff. But I couldn't find pants in any of the stores, like only shorts, and I was like, what the fuck, man? I need fucking pants, you know. So yeah, but anyways, it was pretty good. And the haircuts, they were like no haircuts whatsoever. It was like one haircut that looked good on Michael, and that was that you know, little army cut, if you know what I mean. That looked good on him, but the other was like boring. Like no, and it was like shaved. That looked ugly. And on Trevor there was like really bad, like long hair and short hair and overgrowth. It didn't look good. They could have changed that. They could have put much more effort in putting the customization in the game, if you ask me. And for what's his name, Franklin, there was not many. Like there were a lot of haircuts for Franklin actually, but they were ugly as fuck, man. If you ask me, they're like stars and stuff. It didn't look good. They should have had much more creativity in making those haircuts. In San Andreas, they had millions of haircuts, man. Like maybe not millions, but they had lots of haircuts, and every one of them looked good. But I'm really disappointed in that. So yeah, the customization is not good in Grand Theft Auto 5. But everything else is pretty good. Like the shooting is good. The you know, cops, they are much more. They are hard to get away from. They're not like those cops in Grand Theft Auto 4 when you like go in a corner and they disappear. You have to really like run away from them in Grand Theft Auto 5, and that's really good. They really changed that a lot, and that was really good to do. Yeah, but that was basically all. Please don't hate on me because I have my own opinion. I think that these things they should have like put much more effort in and fixed, and I really think this isn't really a good game. It has its good part, and it has its good part, and it has its bad parts, but there's mostly good parts actually. Like some of the missions were pretty fun, but there were like not so many. It was like 70 or something. Yeah. But everything else is really good about it. So if you ask me, and you know, it's a pretty cool game. But fuck that voice crack. But voice crack. Yeah. But anyways, thank you for watching this video. This is my 5 opinions about Grand Theft Auto 5 and all the bad things about Grand Theft Auto 5. If you really enjoyed this video, then you should press this button right here, like, or yeah, you know, you should really click it. It's really easy, just click like, you know. So if you want to do it, then you just do it, man. If you like the video, but if you don't agree with me and you're a butthurt little faggot, then you can press the dislike button. Okay. See you next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace out.